Hi, I'm Mike Hudson, Director of the Museum of the American Printing House for the Blind, and this month we're talking about the roots of early tactile printing. And today I'm in front of our display case holding the Procédé, or in English, the method for writing words, music, and plainsong in dots. Now this was the very first publication of the Braille Code from 1829. Louis Braille was only 12 years old when he first started working on his code, and he was only 20 when he published this, his magnum opus, the code that changed everything for people that are blind or visually impaired. Now, the book itself is a masterpiece of construction that was embossed right there at the National Institute for the Blind in Paris, the school that Louis attended and later taught at. Now, although it introduced the Braille system, the Procédé was embossed in raised letters. Each page had to be set up using individual metal types in a rectangular frame called a chase. Now the chase was fit into the jaws of a screw-type printing press like the one you see here. The printers would dampen the paper before placing it onto a moving table, and that way the thick paper needed to get a strong and durable impression worked better in the press. The table would slide into the press, and then the boys in the print shop would close it using a long lever to get the needed mechanical advantage. Open the press, and voila, you have one copy of page 1. Now once you have enough copies of page 1, you take out that page of type, break it up completely, and start all over, setting the type for page 2. Now these books were typically published in small editions, 400 copies or less, but it's hard to imagine that Louis, the nervous young author, would not have had his hands all over the finished pages as they came out of the press. Now today this book is extremely rare. Only 6 copies we know exist anywhere in the world, and it's a highlight of any visit to the American Printing House for the Blind.